I want to introduce someone who's a great friend, an extraordinary man, a deeply talented human being. He is a celebrity, which is, money in the bank these days. You get celebrities to your events, and it juices the thing up. But this guy's really quite extraordinary. He stands up and he speaks his mind and he declares himself on the issues, and he does it without fear or favor. He says, yes, I'm against this. Yes, I'm for that. Yes, I'll help you. His name is Jason George. He is a dear friend and a terribly talented man, an extraordinary actor. The one minus is that he has the audacity to be doing 2 television series at the same time. I find that to be a little piggish, Jason. But Jason is going to read for us a letter. Some of you, the older ones in the crowd, will know the names Sacco and Vanzetti. Nicholas Sacco and Bartolomeo Vanzetti were immigrants. They were radical, anti-establishmentarians, and they made a lot of enemies because they were against the policies that were rife in our country. They believed people should have jobs, people should have work, people should be treated decently. And for that reason, they were accused and convicted of a murder that many people do not believe they committed. And at the end of toward the end of his life, before he was to be executed, Niccolo Sacco wrote a letter to his son, and Jason will read that letter for us.
It wasn't my idea. 2 series wasn't my idea. It was Shonda's idea. And you do what Shonda Rhimes tells you to do. That's how that goes. Thank you all for having me here tonight. I've been a supporter for a while, but this is actually the very first time I've actually been to this event. And even though I've been a supporter of death penalty focus for a while, and I don't even know if the Sacco Vanzetti trial is taught in schools anymore. Tracy and I were just talking about it. It's a prime example of how the death penalty it's state-sanctioned acts of revenge and murder at the end of the day. And it can be manipulated for various reasons, as was the case here. But I'd never read this letter, even though I knew about the trial. And as a father, and we have a few of those in the room, as a parent, it's a reminder, this letter, that behind every death sentence is a person, a father, a son, a sister, mother, daughter, and a family that is going to be torn apart. This is Sacco's letter to his son. If nothing happens, they will electrocute us right after midnight. Therefore, here I am, right with you, with love and with open heart, as I was yesterday. Don't cry, Dante, for many tears have been wasted, as your mother's tears have been already wasted for 7 years and never did any good. So son, instead of crying, be strong, be brave, so as to be able to comfort your mother. And when you want to distract her from the discouraging soulness, you take her for a long walk in the quiet countryside, gathering flowers here and there, and resting under the shade of trees beside the music of the waters, the peacefulness of nature. She will enjoy it. very much, as you will surely too. But son, you must remember, don't use all yourself, but down yourself just one step to help the weak ones at your side. The weaker ones that cry for help, the persecuted and the victim. They are your friends, friends of yours and mine. They are the comrades that fight, yes, and sometimes fall, just as your father and Bartolo have fallen, have fought and fell yesterday for the conquest of joy, of freedom for all. In the struggle of life, you'll find more love. And in the struggle, you will be loved also.